Hello everybody, my name is Aceface. Today I'm going to be talking about these new proving conduits that came out because there are actually some that are on the horizon very soon. So you can see here I'm just warping out from the emerging conduit, got lots of dank ISK ready to be sold in GT. So I'm making my way to GT in my nice sweet Rattlesnake. But these new proving grounds that are coming out is actually very interesting because we've been having these like 2v2 cruisers, we had the 3v3 slices, the free-for-all destroyers. Like I loved the free-for-all destroyers. It was really nice because you were able to just have a battle very easily without having to like roam all over the place. It was just very simple, very easy, and it was like there was nothing really to it. It was just you just buy the filament for dirt cheap, go into it and have a battle. And the best thing about it, in my opinion, was that it was very balanced. So like people had very similar ships. It was destroyer versus destroyer, cruiser versus cruiser. It was not like 10-man fleet of Tick 2 cruisers against like one T1 solo frigate. It was not like that, so it was a lot more even, and I love that. So we've got some more upcoming ones on the side in the horizon. Actually, this is very interesting. I'll bring them up right now. You can see here 2v2 battle cruisers in the 21st to 25th of August. That's very soon. And then we've got 28th of August, 5v5 Corvettes. That's really going to be interesting because Corvettes, they're dirt cheap. So it'll be really fun to see if you'll actually bling out their Corvettes, because that'll be really funny to say. Some guy is flying like a Pith A-type multi-spectrum shield hardener in a Corvette, and then they die in it. That'll be the funniest thing ever. In a Corvette. Corvettes are basically free. Like you can get them for free. Just dock in a station, just go in it. It's just completely free. It's really nice. It'll be just funny to see what people fly in them. But and then we got after that we got Caldari Union Days. This is very interesting. So we're going to only be able to use these kind of Caldari ships here. And also something I think is really interesting is that they're now putting restrictions on modules. You can see here, limited to meta 5, so Tech 2. No faction dead space modules. So actually, wait, let's see now. No Tech 2 faction of this. Oh, this is going to be really good actually, because the Corvettes, you're not even going to be able to use any faction modes. So okay, forget about what I said. You won't be able to use a Pith A-type multi-spectrum. You won't be able to bling out your Corvette, guys. It'll only be basic modules. That'll be really good, because the thing is, the Corvettes, they're already free. The modules will only be Tech 1 modules, so basically it'll be so cheap. So I'll probably be just running these all day, just spamming these condoms, because it'll just be free basically. It'll be so fun, and I hope to win a lot of those battles because there basically will be no bar of entry. Anyone can go there, even Alpha clones can go there. So that'll be so cool. Let's see now, what was it again? It was 5v5 Corvettes. Okay, but that's a bit annoying though. I think this is a bit annoying, because 5v5 means that you have to have 4 other dudes. But you could, have a bunch of alts. Since it has no barrier to entry, you could basically just bring all your alts. But I wish it could be that you like get automatically teamed up with other people. So like you can go by yourself, but then you get teamed up with the other people. But it didn't seem like it was like that last time. I really hope it does become like that. You can also not use implants. That's also very interesting. But this 2v2 battle cruiser seems also quite interesting because so far, this is the first time anything bigger than a cruiser will be able to go into abyssal dead space, because these proving grounds, there's not like actual abyssal dead space sites like the filaments, the chaotic electrical filaments, but they are technically abyssal dead space. Like they're still in the same region. It's just the abyssal arena. So this is the first time anything bigger than a cruiser will be able to go there, because so far the biggest that's been able to go there is a cruiser. In normal abyssal dead space farming, you're able to go in a cruiser. In the 2v2 cruiser event, it was also like that was the other time we were able to use cruisers. So we've used destroyers, these frigates, but we've never been able to go with battle cruisers. So I think that'll be really fun, because I personally like the slower pace of using bigger ships. I like to go in this Rattlesnake. It's a bit slower. It's like kind of like an artillery style gameplay. Like you really like got longer range. You don't have to move about much, and I like that. I like the enjoying a different pace of it, because look at a frigate, you have to really speed around, really new awesome piloting, and that can be epic. But I also enjoy the slower pace of bigger ships, like where you're not going that mega fast. And that'll be interesting because battle cruisers are also a bit slower than cruisers. I really want to see what's going to happen there. And then we got the the Caldari Union Day stuff. That'll be very cool actually, because you can use like all these. It's not like crazy ships they're allowing. In fact, they're allowing some destroyers as well. So I'm wondering how that's going to be, because they're mixing up frigates and destroyers. But then again, these destroyers here, Tech 1, they're allowing Crow, Raptor, some faction frigates, as well as Tech 2 frigates. So I guess that kind of equalizes it. And actually, probably the destroyers will get pretty wrecked, actually, I can imagine, because of how the frigates will probably kite them to death. Okay, we're in Jita now, so I'm just going to sell my wares. Let's see now, we can just grab our loot here. Let's see how much I got in total. I got 71 mil. 71 mil. Let's sell that here. And I'm actually really looking forward to that Corvette event. The only thing I worry is that I won't be able to find some people. I'm forever alone. No, I won't be able to find anyone. Please, CCP, if you are watching this video, or if someone who knows someone from CCP, can you please tell them to make it so that it can matchmake you with other people on the same team? For example, say you're in a fleet of 2, it'll match you up with a fleet of 3 to have this 5v5 event. Or say you're like by yourself, it'll match you up with other people. Just like, for example, you could have maybe a fleet of 2, maybe another fleet of 2, and maybe just a fleet of 1. It all matches you up just to get the same amount in your team. And I think that would just be really cool. Like, I can understand there's going to be a bit of griefing. You know, people will probably do friendly fire and all that kind of stuff. But honestly, it's just Corvettes, guys. It's just Corvettes. It's not really going to mean anything. And you can kind of, that could also be like something you have to take into consideration. You know, if you're not a fleet of 5, you have to understand that maybe people could be griefing you. So you don't want that to happen. So, or you want to think of that. Maybe that could be the downside to not having 5 people, you know, and also there's communication as well. But I really think that there should be like some kind of way to make it so that it like pairs you up with other people on the same team. It's really annoying to have to find 4 other people, because not only do you have to have 4 other friends, they have to also be online at the same time. And not only do they have to be online at the same time, they also have to have enough free time to be able to do it, because these things can take quite a while. You know, you got to like prepare your ships up, you got to prepare the ships, make the modules and everything, like discuss tactics a little bit, or maybe not discuss tactics like I often just jumping straight in there. But you got to get yourself prepared and everything. Maybe you get your clones to the right place, remove your implants. Like, it takes a bit of time to prepare yourself. So like getting 4 other people is going to take quite a long time. So really, please make it so that you can have this matchmaking system for friendlies. I know it's going to be a bit of griefing here and there, but you should put like a warning that says, okay, be wary. If you're going not in a fleet of 5, there could be the chance that people grief you. So just keep that into mind. That can be like the bad downside with not having 5 people. But I would really, like, even if there is a chance that I can get griefed, I'll still do that a lot. I would still be doing that a lot, because I just really think it'll be so cool to be able to just spam these Corvette flies. Like, it'll be very interesting to see who is the most elite Corvette player. That would just be really fun. So we have just gone through these new abyssal arenas that are coming up. Guys, let me know what you think about these new abyssal arenas in the comment section below, because I know that a lot of people do not like these. It's kind of like instant combat, but I think it's really cool that people are just able to instantly fight battles. And it's just cool that you can also fight, because you're kind of fighting over loot as well. You can get loot can by winning the battle as well, and also these got like leaderboards and all that kind of stuff. I feel like it just really adds another element of gameplay to the game, and it's just so fun. And just let me know what your general opinion is. Just don't flame other people if there are people who disagree with you in the comment section. Anyway, so that's it for the new abyssal arenas, guys. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe. I'll catch you guys later.